Yamazaki is really a good fan of Sato. He helped Sato. He, doing a games, mostly a game, and trusted the script to Sato because he trusts Sato, and like he, even if Sato do something bad to him, like left him working alone or something, he doesn't, or Sato steal his stuff. He just let it go and just get Sato to the Holy Land and have fun and stuff. And Yamazaki also helping him in a lot of way, and in later on, and in the incident that will happen later on, which is quite heartbreaking. So Kashiwa Senpai is when as you can see, Kashiwa Senpai just blame everything to the conspiracy, and she just, she is probably depressed students from the past, so she knows that she can't meet Sato anymore, and like she just, you know pity Sato or something, and so she's just having sex with him. So I don't know if Kashiwa Senpai having sex with her, ex-boyfriends, as in captain of the team, as we see in the fight scenes that Kashiwa Senpai just said, and like talking beside about she break it with these guys. So I don't know why they're not just romantic relationship. Maybe take a romantic relationship. Maybe these two just kind of a convert. So like Kashiwa Senpai just met Sato on the way back on go to Akiharu with Kashiwa Senpai is depressed using the medicines. She is a one office government worker, so she got, if you don't know, in government work there's a lot of depressing stuff, and just like people trying to get higher ranks, and fighting each other, and like Kashiwa Senpai is just depressed because she got jealous by her co-workers, so and stuff, and like Kashiwa Senpai is depressed until now. So like as Yamazaki finding Sato just say that he is hikikomori, and like he couldn't met he couldn't met Sato because he is hikikomori, and like that's really good quote. In the convenience store you can buy food, drink, even cell phone, but they don't sell a relationship. Really good. So that's it about Kashiwa Senpai. Just, I think she's just so lonely that she is now so depressed because she don't her husband may be just a man who is busy with work, and just doesn't take care of her. She's just gone into like insane states of doing stuff, and like I don't understand why Kashiwa Senpai just say that she is hikikomori. So Kashiwa Senpai just say that so it must implies that he is low on status, so he can meet him or something. So Sato wanted to have the urge, the have stimulate, have cut. It is a catalyst of Sato to get out of the state of being hikikomori. So as Yamazaki just got lost the stuff from the land of Akihara, and Masaki got fired to do the Eroistic-Ke, and like so Sato wanted to get out of Hikomori with Yamasaki, so he's kind of depressed that the deadline is coming near. So and Sato just like going to sign the contract because he wanted to get rid of the deadline, and he wanted to get out of the state of hikikomori. So he gets sick two birds in one stone. So actually I was making this okay. So he just actually talking through Misaki, and actually just signed the contract with her, and as you can see that he has four friends now, three friends now, two friends now, Yamazaki and Kashima Senpai. So he's actually looking through the difference because he is kind of lonely thing, and like Yamasaki having the problem with his home. As you can see after this, he'll have problem with his home, as his home just determine his life, as his home is farm in the in the countryside. But actually I don't know why Yamasaki is starting in the high school in the city, because his parents support or something. Because his parent does not support him to be on the on the start on the on these on these cities. So I don't know why he could start in school with for this long, like so. So actually, this is just kind of useless nothing if Misaki that nothing started, because she want nothing started with the stuff about hikikomori and psychoanalysis. I don't know if Sato made this serious about this, or if he would get out of hikikomori. But at last, the one that will get you outside of hikikomori is yourself. So like after this, Sato just like just like fuck around with Miswagi, as he just, as you can see, Sato, you see that Sato wanted to be a scholar, right, and helping people. So he's actually well rounded and read a lot of books. So we can see that Sato is quite intelligent in terms of knowledge and stuff. And so as you can see, there's a lot of books in his apartments and like stuff. So he's actually intelligent, but he's just hallucinating a lot. And so he's just like just like thinking and stuff. So Kashiwa Senpai just disdain him as a hikimori. So he has a catalyst to get out of the hikikomori stage by doing something, as he's not just go being in the dream and and stuff. And I don't understand why people say that being hikikomori is bad though. Like a lot of you just saying in that room but not doing anything for anyone. Like it's actually bad for people around him, but he doesn't kill anyone. He's just being hikikomori, and I don't know why the social understand him so much. Like me too, I am just like kind of hikikomori now that COVID's come. But before that, I'm just as well hikikomori because I'm just straight up, stay at home for like 9 months before I just, going to before my family, forces me to go out. So like Sada just goes back and like forms a relationship and trying to getting work working about eroge, and he just crammed just working on the eroge, get back to work with Yamasaki without deadline, so Yamasaki can work with Ace. So like the scene in the relationship is cramped too, soon as figure is stumped on. So welcome to the this is also imbo, this is also conspiracy. So you can see that Kashiwa Senpai and Sado, who Kashiwa Senpai is just this status of work and anything doesn't make her a good girl. This doesn't make her, you know, any better as a human being, as she's still the same level as Sato, as she just, you know, hallucinating, and like as he's just like hallucinating and stuff. So like it just her break status make her kind of blame the conspiracy and stuff in even in high school because she is so depressed. I'd say she blame everything in blame about everything to the conspiracy because she's too afraid to accept that she is incompetent. Like for like there's no such things as bad people. There's only bad things happen to us. And whose fault is that? It's a conspiracy. That's it. You know. It's because she was sent by just blaming it on the fact that uh she can blame something. It's a conspiracy. So she blamed everything on conspiracy and making Sado like this as a part of Sado just you know just probably got contaminated by her as if he not to attach to the pussy of because she was senpai, he would have just make friends and live a normal life because actually because she was senpai is the one that's not normal in the first place. So like Sato is normal guy, so if he doesn't meet Kashiwa senpai, he doesn't need to be like this. As I blame Kashiwa senpai for Sato being like this, as you could say that you could say that Sato is just like um, a good human being. So like if like it is if and Sato is just maybe if I would get the tier Kashiwa senpai would be on Kashiwa senpai would be on A tier of how she is bad as social she's fail as a human being, and Misagi would be an S tier, and like maybe Sato would be on B tier because he's not as bad. Like he's basically a guy who is good at hallucinating, and Yamazaki would be on C tier or D tier, maybe D tier, because he's actually just a normal guy who is doing not just an otaku who's doing normal stuff like us. and kind of fairly good at socializing, and like, so he's actually just a dude, you know. So he's not any abnormal. So he's just a perfectly normal human being that uh just perfectly normal human being and doesn't have any flaws as far as I see. He's kind of fairly hardwork, and you know, no, not he just his mental capability is just far exceed everyone else in the show. So he is only normal guys in the show. As we see, he's also an analyzer. I think if from the neurotyping of Digibro. So as if you don't know, it's about shots of Digibro. So like it's so Sada is just a man who is just you know who's just hallucinating a lot. But basically, he's just